Canada's Diane Ogibowski from the Minnedosa Figure Skating Club, Minnedosa, Manitoba. She's been training in Toronto and now coached by Louis Stong. Diane had a little problem with the numbers, that is the compulsory figures. She had some problems in the short program, but I think that's all behind her now. She's going for 50% of the marks in this 4-minute free skating performance.
And John, she's a very strong jumper, as you saw there with her first jump. She's now building up for her first triple toe loop. If she makes that, I think she'll be on her way to a good performance. Watch for it right here. Well done.
To do a double axel, which she missed earlier in the program doing a single. That was well done, except the landing foot touched the ice before it came through. The spin that Dorothy Hamill made famous, the Hamill Camel. A flying camel going gradually down into a back sit spin. Trouble with the landings on all her jumps. The free leg gets caught in front and it doesn't come back quickly enough and causing kind of a funny landing.
Diane is currently in 9th position, but in fact she's tied for 9th position, which means that 8th is open and up for grabs. And the young lady that's in 7th position is not as good a skater as Diane is. And if Diane continues to skate as well during the balance of this program with about a minute left to go, she could very well move up into 6th position overall, which would be quite an accomplishment for her, considering the problems we had in the short of the compulsories. Might point out that Kay Thompson, the Canadian champion, is here. She did tell me that she is now back skating an hour a day. The ligament problem seems to be resolving itself, and she said she will be really ready to go for the Canadian Championships in Montreal during the first week in February, and that's very good news. Tracy Wainman was unable to be scheduled into this championship when Kay Thompson had to drop out, and as a result, Diane became the leader.
Tremendous Russian split jump we just see here, and this is at the end of a long program from that split into these combinations, Arabian turn, and a great ending by Diane Ogibowski. And John, you know, although she did have some minor problems with some of her landings, I think she skated a very strong performance after the disappointing beginning in compulsory figures and short programs. And here we have another look at that first triple jump, a triple toe loop. A little late on the delay of her free leg swinging back, but she was able to hold on to the landing and move on into a very smooth and strong performance.
Here we'll see a flying camel, the Hamill Camel. You go like a regular flying camel, stay in that position, and the skating leg gradually bends down and into a sit spin.
Very good control on all of her spins, all of her jumps. You can see that this difficult spin combination, she centers and she's spinning on one spot, and the judges look for those things, you know, and that's very important to keep in mind.
The first set of marks, and this is for technical merit, ranging from 4.9 to 5.3.
She's standing looking at her marks with her coach, Louis Stang, and all of Stang's pupils have very good choreographed programs. I think Louis puts a lot of effort into that as we await the second set of marks now, John.
Yes, and these will be for artistic compression. This is good for a total of 50% of the marks, and her marks for her presentation, really, artistic impression is called, ranges from 4.9 again to a 5.2 for Diane Ogibowski.
Our next competitor represents